everyone, this is Mad Dog 32, aka JMW Dolphin Fan, and we are starting a new playthrough of Resident Evil, or Resident Evil HD Remastered, whatever they want to call themselves, because it's just Resident Evil, but the remaster of the HD. We will be doing Chris this first playthrough, and I will do Jill as well. And we're probably gonna go for the best outcome, so I don't play on easy because this game's leveling system, it's like very easy is very easy, or no, it's like normally easy. Then easy is like normal, normal's hard, and hard is extremely hard because the leveling is messed up. I think they might have fixed it in this one though, so maybe I'm lying. But anyway, let's go with that. Code Veronica, Chris.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Sorry if the footage cuts out at any point. I think it will when I save or certain loading screens, which there shouldn't be a lot of though, so we'll be good. But it's the intro. This dude's name's Joseph.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Poor Kevin.
We continued our search for the other members.
Albert Wesker.
And it turned
Chris
into
Redfield.
a nightmare.
Jill Valentine. I'm just naming everyone I know. Don't remember this dude's name. Oh, that's Joseph, I think. Yeah, it's Joseph. He got the shotty on deck, though. He's like, I'm gonna blast the mother. Ah, shit, dogs! Well, he is not having a fun time, is he? Kinda just standing there, Joe.
Come on!
Jill and Chris are partners. From what I remember, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were partners.
Where the hell's he going?
Because in this game, I don't think they do everything to establish they were partners. I don't think, but they definitely were partners.
Chris, this way.
That was Barry with the red vest.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Yeah, see, it cuts out right here. I forgive the system. It I have no choice. It automatically does that. So I'm sorry about that.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Barry just...
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No.
Jill
was
and Barry
that?
were close. We're close.
I'll go and check it out.
All
Okay,
right.
Chris.
Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
The reason I kind of picked this one over Casual Chris or even Remake Chris is because out of like the mainline Chris designs, like not the bonus costume of them, just like the designs he has in games, I feel like I like Code Veronica probably the most. Yeah, so hopefully it's not cutting out right now. I don't think it is. Yeah, you never know. So, because I used to have the Samurai Edge, and I wonder if since I got the Infinite Rocket Launcher, I just never get it again? Or, or is it in my item box? I think it's probably in my item box. Let me grab this one here. This thing does make you run a little bit slower, I feel. A little tanky, but hey, it one-shot kills like everything, so, you know, woohoo to that. I keep wanting to skip these scenes on accident, because I was doing a speed run to get the rocket launcher and I skip them normally. Sick. Okay. Oh, I should have read that. Or it was film. I should have read that though. My bad. Or I'll at least I'll slow those down because I usually skip the shit out of those, but I'll slow those down for people who want to read the lore and stuff. Or honestly, you can just look these up online because they are just on the damn internet. Just be like, oh. By the way, the rocket launcher looks extremely ridiculous in this game. It looks better in future games, but like this one, what the fuck? It looks more of a railgun than a rocket launcher.
Wesker? Jill?
Oh, they left me too. Them bastards.
Where did they go?
Huh. A nearly pistol. There's only 2 infinite weapons in this game, so. It's the Samurai Edge, which is a pistol, and on very easy, it's really good. On easy, it's probably decent, but like, rocket launcher is still king, so. Might as well just rock it. It'll rock too slower, but you feel it. I don't know why. Maybe you do walk the normal speed, but I play with alternate controls, so I'm always running, and it just feels super slower to me. But hey, I could be just losing my mind here. Okay. Herbs. Right, Chris needs old keys too. God damn, Chris part sucks. I like playing as Chris more, but the old key thing is retarded. Which I don't remember that all are, so I might have dumb videos where I'm just running around like a jackass. I'll probably, if I really have to go looking for old keys though, I'll probably do it off screen if anything. He's dead. Thought I made their head explode. Huh. Right, there's one down here too. Can you auto aim, son of a bitch? Oh, huh. Wait, there's just on Jill's. There's one down there, because I could always swear there was one down in that hallway. Maybe he's later. Strange. Very. These are defensive items. Basically, if they ever grab you, you can just shoo them away. Just let me see something. Then, maybe slightly. if I ever get annoyed, I'll just unequip it and equip it back when there's trouble. Okay, now we go outside. Actually, no. We examine the arrow. Boop. Pop that top off. And we go outside. So, to my knowledge, like, because I've played this game a lot, but I don't think I've ever got the tack shotty with Chris, so I don't think he gets it. And then also, he doesn't get the grenade launcher, which is weird. And if Chris does get the tack shotty, someone let me know, because I don't even know how he would get it. Because normally you would get it from a guy that you help out later, but he dies in a different spot. So it's kind of weird. And like, depending on if you're Chris or Jill, he dies in a different spot, so I don't remember ever being able to grab it when he dies in Chris's campaign. Okay, flip this bad boy around. Basically, I'm pretty sure I just said collect 4 masks. That's it. Get the 4 masks. Open the thing. Another thing too, since Chris doesn't have lockpicks, he needs old keys, and Jill, like, when you get the normal shotgun, Jill just straight up has to, all she has to do is, wait for someone to get her. Barry to get her, so. It's kind of like Jill has the easy road, and I like playing as Chris, so I just basically like playing things difficultly, apparently. But, yeah, no. See, there should be zombies here. I wonder if it's, because it's on easy, there's not. Huh. Oh well. And I don't care, y'all call me a bitch in the comments for playing on easy, but I mean, in reality, it doesn't matter. It just basically says, do I want to have to redo shit all the time, or do I want to just do this playthrough? Because the infinite rocket launcher kills everything, so it doesn't really matter, but it's more of an annoyance than anything. Should be 2 zombies in here, though. I know that. Yeah, he died. There's 1 in here. Oh well. Ow, I was close. I was close. Let's go down to the save room. Oh, hey. No, there's 2. Oh, whoop. Can't carry that. Go in the save room. Okay. So, let me check the item box. Yeah, Samurai Edge is just in here. Okay. So let's put this green up in here. Let's put this up in here. Do I have any more? Yeah, I never had some. Oh, and old keys in here? Damn, I didn't know that. I completely forgot about there being an old key in here. We can run and grab something then. No. Almost saved over that. Yeah, there we go. And that Jill playthrough on the bottom is my girlfriend's, because I had my girlfriend play this, so. Shouts out to Juliet, my girlfriend. I love you. Okay, so put these away. Might as well leave that there. Now this story you can go through, I think it's 2 times normally, and then it will break, and then you would have to wait till later in the game, and it gets repaired. So, you can use it a couple times. This room is pointless for me, but the shotgun's in here, but you need the broken one to get it, so I'm not gonna get it because I don't need it, but just a little information. I'll go in here even though I don't have to. Little cutscene in here. Actually, no, I do have to because there's something in here. Right, I just remembered. No, don't have to. It's an old key. But it is useful. By the way, I'm pretty sure this game has subtitles on, but I will check in a second, and if I talked over the cutscenes, I'm sorry. Pretty sure I did, though. No. Okay, not that. Audio. Okay, not that. I'm just gonna assume subtitles are on, and if they're not, I won't talk in the cutscenes. And if I already did, I'm sorry. I don't think I did. But who knows? It could happen. Used an old key. Something you need to grab out here. Yeah, so I do plan on doing Resident Evil 0, which I'll upload after I upload the second video of this, but damn it! I should have killed you. Mutt. But yeah, I will do Resident Evil 0 as well, so stay tuned for that. It will be after I upload the second episode of this. And yeah, Chris is generally more tanky than Jill. Like, he could take more damage, and he can also what's that? Pop my back. He can also he has more of a chance to get critical headshots on people. So there was a defensive weapon in there I could have grabbed, but I didn't. But it's not a big deal. Plus, it would trigger a cutscene, but it's not like, oh my god, this cutscene's so amazing. It's like, hey, you know, the more you know. Okay, so no, there's a couple of doors actually I could unlock, but this one I have to do this way so I can go this way. Yeah, and I could have swore the rocket launcher, if it could take off their heads, but I guess not. Yeah, I could have swore it like blows their heads off, but maybe not. Because that is kind of important, because they come back as zombies come back as things as Crimson Heads, which are basically super fast zombies that suck and are annoying as all hell. So hey, you know, fuck that. But since I can one-shot kill them, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Okay, use this. What? How the fuck? That was some bullshit. I hell hit him. I sprayed down that damn hallway. Okay. Yeah, those green herbs over there come back, and I think you use it 2 or 3 times, maybe 3. But, you can use that a couple times, and, you'll be able to, what's it called? Heal up completely. So that's one of those things that are cool. That's cool that's there, because it's one of those like, oh, well, I'm good. I can heal all the way up. That's good. In case you ever get screwed. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Now we go back to that little golden room thing we were in before. So dumb. I always go this way instead. I don't know why, it's just like instinctive. This bastard is a crimson head. Can't kill him yet though, because he's gonna do that. Now he's dead. Yeah, I'm so glad that one shot's crimson heads, because crimson heads suck. Plus having this weapon kind of makes it so I don't have to ever get like the Magnum. The Magnum, by the way, if you're doing your first playthrough to get, well, no, what you want to do is you want to complete the game in one time on, I don't know if you get it for beating on easy, but you have to get the Samurai Edge first, right? Once you get the Samurai Edge, then you play through this game on normal, and what you want to do is get the Magnum and the shotgun. That's it, though. The Magnum and the shotgun with Jill, the tac shotty and the Magnum, because that will let you coast through the game. But if you're playing Jill's campaign, you can get another Magnum eventually. So you would have 2, which is not really important, but you'd have basically a whole nother 6 shots. So even on normal, that's pretty devastating. Shite. Let me see. What way do I want to go? It doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. Because there are some doors I can unlock this way. If I go back the way it came, so... Yeah, okay. Yeah, most enemies don't turn to crimson heads until a little bit later in the game. This is another save room, but I don't need to go there, so I'm not going to. Oh yeah, and there's something we can use in here, actually. Grenade. Really useful. We can use this bag of soil now and get one of the masks. Basically, this whole first part of the game is getting the mask, which the last mask is a pain in the ass to get to because you gotta do a bunch of stuff, but it's mostly easy. It's just like go here, unlock the doors, and what you, depending on, like if you're trying to speedrun it, maybe you don't want to. But honestly, it depends, because it depends on your outlook. Because you could, when you speedrun in this game, or like you try to get the infinite rocket launcher, not really speedrunning, but when you're playing this game, you can unlock all the doors that the keys unlock, and that basically gets rid of the key, and you will never ever have to use the key again. But at the same time, you have to find those doors, so depending on what order you go in, it's kind of easy. It's not hard, it's just sometimes you might have to go a little out your way, which takes up a little time, but also saves you time in the long run, so depending on how you look at it. And there's something you need a gold thing for in here. Or not gold thing. You get a gem that you get later. Because I am going for the best ending. To my knowledge. Which means, well, it's the best. As in, I did it wrong. Because one thing I never done before, I never did. Which is save a character. Because there's one character that you could save. They will meet her eventually. But, I never, like, done before. Which I might as well say, this game's old as shit. It's Rebecca Chambers, which we will be playing as in RE0 when I get to that, because you play as Rebecca and another character. So, because it's not a co-op game, but it's like you play as 2 different characters at the same time. It's like a weird switching system. Anyhow, yeah. So I've never saved Rebecca ever. So, it's kind of funny, because I've never done that, so I don't really know, like, I've seen the endings, actually, but I've never done that before, so I've never actually got that ending. Which, I kind of remember doing it, but I swear I must not have. See, you don't need the key, chuck it. So now, I don't ever have to use that key again, and it's unlocked every door, and I don't have to come back. now, still use this key, so that's actually kind of good because it means I can this one place, well, I don't know, I might have to use this old key on something else, so I don't want to be premature, but I might be able to make a shortcut for myself if I don't have to use this old key, which I don't think I will have to. Let's see what's in here. I don't remember what the hell's in here. Oh, and both characters come with, Jill gets a little bit later. Right, I don't have to come here. This is just if you want to fight another STARS member. Another character, Jill gets her lockpicks a little bit later, but Chris starts off with his lighter. Like, she gets it like almost instantly after, but yeah, she gets it a little bit later. But every character starts off with something. Chris starts with the lighter, and she starts with the lockpick, which basically gets rid of the old key bullshit. Go in here. And I will be doing both, because this game should not take me more, especially with the Infinite Rocket Launcher, more than maybe 3 to 4 parts each. So, yeah, so this is going to be pretty easy. And I remember these puzzles by, like, heart almost. Now, RE0 might end up being a little bit longer, and that's because even with certain weapons, you'd have to heal and stuff. It's definitely a lot harder, in my opinion. Because even like, so you'll be able to get the Infinite Magnum, and I have the Infinite Rocket Launcher, right? Magnum's good because it does basically the same thing Rocket Launcher does, except for the it doesn't like one-shot everything. It basically one-shots all zombies, and maybe like 5 to 6 shots big enemies, like the bosses and stuff. So yeah, but then there's like the wormy dudes, the leech guys, that Rebecca, since she would have the Infinite Rocket Launcher, can one-shot. But in that game you can switch. I could give Billy the Infinite Rocket Launcher, but I think it looks, big girls, not big girls, you know, girls with anime girls with guns with big like rocket launchers. I'm sorry, I suck at English. Anime girls with big guns, and it's just funny that way. Even though it's not anime, it's just something to, funny joke. Anyhow, and I just give Billy the Magnum because he looks cooler with it. I'm not gonna do this room, but basically this room is how you get the pendant thingy to get the Magnum. But I will not need the Magnum because I'll have this gun, and it one-shots literally everything. So, I might as well pick up this herb while I'm here too. Put it in the item box. Well, then Wesker left me some goodies. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut the video here, but we will literally be right back with the next part of Resident Evil HD Remastered. See ya.